Apple introduced many exciting new features in iOS 17. One of my favorites is standby mode. It turns your iPhone into a smart display where you can customize widgets such as clock, weather, photos, and many more third-party apps are available. Welcome to Ellen's Tips for iOS, where I help seniors master their iPhones and iPads. If you find the video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. I believe standby is activated by default, but to locate the standby settings, you'll come into the Settings app. Make sure you're on the main settings page. Scroll down until you see standby. Tap on that, and then make sure the toggle switch is turned on. I believe it is by default, but if it isn't, toggle that switch on. Then go ahead and tap on display, and you can have it turn on automatically when your iPhone is in landscape mode and it's connected to a charger, whether via the USB-C cable or via a charging stand. Either way, it just has to be in landscape mode. And then you have the option of having it turn on automatically. I have mine turn on after 20 seconds. And you can toggle on the switch that says night mode. And that kind of gives it a little bit of a red tint to it when you have low ambient light settings. I'm going to go ahead and tap standby here. That's hard to see in the upper left corner. I'm going to make sure that I have show notifications turned on, and then I have the toggle switch for show preview on tap only turned off. So my previews are going to automatically show notification previews. So that's all there is to setting up standby mode. Now let's take a look at how to use it. With your iPhone connected to power via a charging stand or lightning cable or USB-C cable, the iPhone is in landscape position or unlocked. You can swipe horizontally to cycle through the widget gallery, the clock view, or photos. So right now you're seeing clock view. If I swipe to the right, you'll see the photo gallery view. And if I swipe to the right one more time, you'll see the clock or the calendar or widget view. You can customize each interface with multiple options. Here's how we're going to do that. Let's start with widgets. So right now we're looking at widget view. If I push and hold on widget view, you're going to see the menu pops up, and I have a couple of options. Right now, Smart Rotate is off. I could toggle that on, and then my widgets will show up based on the time of day or maybe when I look at those widgets. But that's Smart Rotate, so you can leave that on or off. You can also put widget suggestions and turn that on, and then different widgets will show up in widget view based on what Apple thinks you might be interested in using for widgets. The other thing you can do is tap on the plus button in the upper left corner and then scroll through these. These are all the third-party apps that are available to add to widget view. So let me I'll tap on Facebook and I'll say add widget. And now you'll see that the Facebook widget is turned on. I'm going to just go ahead and tap on the minus sign to delete that. That's how you would remove a widget. I'll tap the plus sign one more time. And then let's scroll through and I'll add my Fantastic Al calendar. And then that'll show up in widget view. So those are the things that you can do. We'll talk a little bit more about widget view further on in the video. Let's move on to the digital photo frame. We're going to swipe from the right to the left, and then that brings me into the digital photo frame. And if I want to edit this area, push and hold on it. And these are the options you have available. I'm going to go to the top first. you have your featured options. If I scroll down, then you have nature, pets, cities, people, and then your photo stream is available, or different albums. If I tap on the plus sign, now any album that I have created is available inside the photo frame. So I could pick an album, and when I'm finished, I can go ahead and tap done. You'll notice that some of these will have a little eye in the upper left corner. I can toggle that off, and then I'll no longer see that particular photo. So if I don't want to see cities or pets or nature, and I just want to see featured, I can leave that on, and then I can add the photos that I want to be there. And if you want to get rid of a photo stream, you can tap on the minus sign in the upper left-hand corner, and it'll disappear. None of those photos will disappear, but they'll be removed from the digital photo frame. So when you're finished, after you've configured it to how you want it to look, go ahead and tap on done, and then that will be the photos that you see in the digital photo frame area. For those of you who would prefer to turn their iPhone into a traditional nightstand clock, you'll find different layouts to choose from, which include the following. So right now we're in clock mode. To change the settings, push and hold, and you'll come into the settings area, and the options you have available are float, solar, world, digital, and analog. And you can change a few of the background settings here, the colors. So if you see the little white dot here, if I tap on it, you'll see that I can change the color of the background. If I change it to yellow, you'll see yellow is the highlight next to where it says Saturday, or I can make it green or blue. That's a pretty minor adjustment on analog. Let's go to another one. If I push the option for colors, you'll see that the clock color should change. As you can see, as I tap them, I'm going to tap the X on that. And the world clock, there are no changes that you can make on the world clock. They just remain static. If I come to solar and I tap on the white button, you'll see that I can change the color of the solar panel here, to just get some different options. And when I'm finished, I'll tap the X. And the same with the float. You can change the colors to whatever you choose, what you like, and then tap on the X. And then once you've finished all the customizations that you want to do inside of the clock panel, choose the clock that you want to use, and then you can either just tap on it or tap on done in the upper right corner. Standby mode has revolutionized the way that we manage power consumption and functionality. The feature is handy. Adding the right apps can enhance your experience. Let's take a look at some of the best widgets I found to use with standby mode. One of my favorite widgets is called Sports Alerts. So you need to download the Sports Alerts app from the App Store. And this will give you live scores, news, and alerts for your favorite sports team. So I've already downloaded the app. So let me push and hold on the app or the widget app so that we can add a widget. I'm going to tap on the plus sign. I'm going to search for Sports Alert. And there it is. It shows up. I'm going to tap on Sports Alert, and I'm going to add this widget. And so now it says go to edit widget settings to select a team. So I think I have to tap on done, and then let's see if I can get this to work. I'm going to push and hold on the widget itself. There we go. And so here I can, once I push and hold, it gives me some options. I can choose my favorite teams, which is what I'm going to do. But now I have to choose one team. So I'm going to tap on that. And I'm just going to go ahead and choose, because it has to be a team that's in season. So I'm going to choose the Pittsburgh Penguins because I'm pretty sure they have a game tonight. And when I do, you'll see that that shows up in the widget section of the clock area, and it will update me on the score and everything throughout the game as the game is being played. So I really love the Sports Alert app. If you can add it easily by adding the Sports Alert, and you don't have to pay anything. That's a free app unless you want to upgrade. Another third-party app I love is Dark Noise, and Dark Noise is a powerful way to play ambient noise to help you focus, sleep, or relax. The toolbar allows you to shrink your window into a small mini player for quick access. And I believe Dark Noise is now a paid app. I'm not positive, but check it out in the App Store. And then to add that widget, same thing applies. Push and hold on the widget area, which is where it's the Pittsburgh Penguins and Montreal Canadiens. Push and hold on that area, come into the widget section, tap the plus sign in the upper left corner, and then I'm going to search for Dark Noise. And once I do, you'll see it appear. I'll tap on it. I'll tap Add Widget. And then to get to the settings, just tap on the widget. It'll flip around. You can choose the noise that you want to hear, the timer. There's lots of options. I'm just going to choose the noise, and I'll choose rain. And then I'm going to tap anywhere outside of the area. And when I'm finished setting it up, I'm going to tap on Done. You'll see that Dark Noise is now in the widget section. And if I want to play an ambient noise, I can go ahead and tap on play. And it'll start playing the rain. And when I'm done, I can go ahead and pause it, and that'll stop the noise. So that's how to add Dark Noise to the widget area. There's a few other apps that you might want to check out. One is Carrot Weather. It has a really cute widget. Try it out. And another one is called, I think it's called Flighty, and it's for flight information. So I've tried a couple of them. They seem to work great. Try some of yours. If you have widgets that are available to you in that third-party section, check them out and see what you think about the widget itself. This really is a great feature, standby mode. Following the steps in this video, you can easily activate and customize standby mode to suit your needs. Standby mode is one of the many new features in iOS 17, but the impact on daily usage can be significant. It may take some time to integrate it into your routine, but the benefits are worth it. I use standby mode throughout my day and love it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.